Show me what you got. Get drifty. Get drifty. I'm glad you got that reference, by the way, Drift. I knew you would. Who do we got here tonight? We got a bunch of fucking people. My goodness, Gobbler coming in first, like by a fucking like a hair. That's amazing. Chris, of course, wouldn't be a stream without Chris. Mochi, the delicious ice cream treat. Stella Bravo Actual coming in. Babs for 5th. How about over on Twitch World? We have Drifty, get Drifty with the subscription, Tier 1. And we got we got who else we got in there? Oh my goodness, Cookies and Stream. My goodness, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Well, Echo. Let me turn off that echo real quick. Well, Echo. Let me turn off that echo real quick. Echo is off now. Well, Echo. Let me turn off that echo real quick. Gobbler. Echo is off now. Vlad the Stoner. Echo. Let me turn off that. Mineral Areas. Gobbler. Shinigami. Vlad the Stoner. Echo. Let me turn off that. Mineral Areas. Gobbler. Shinigami. Now the Twitch monitor is Now the Twitch monitor is undoing it. Wow, everyone wants to be unmuted right now. The whole world wants to be unmuted. Apologize for that. Everything's trying to unmute itself. Michael MacArthur, Seth Maxwell, I see you too as well. Babs. Joel, the king of crads, as it were. Yeah, everything was trying to unmute itself. Every single website I went to was trying to unmute itself. It's a big problem. Big issue right there. What do we want to do tonight, guys? Do we maybe want to draft? Well, I've seen you cook. I ain't seen you in a while, Cookies. I know you've been around. Jason Battle, how you do? Here to lurk and learn. Welcome to the show. I just haven't seen you around. Do we maybe want to draft or we want to try to do something new? Maybe we want to try to rank a little bit? Let's do a little bit of this first while we think about it, right? Yikes, bro. We're gonna mulligan that. We're gonna mulligan this. This is, well, fuck it. We'll try it. Why not? Valley mic caller, shot caller. If he's on the table, you've already lost. Valgaboth's faithful. Gonna hit the removal on me. He's trying to get Aiden out of there. Okay. Let's do that. He's just trying to reanimate Aiden. Will ever do a deck with Massacre Worm? Massacre Worm is so expensive nowadays comparatively to everything else that is running, and it is not that great of a reanimator target, so it's like it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, because it's like there's better targets for reanimation, and then also there's better targets to just cast again, so it's kind of in a tricky spot. Brother, you're not gonna believe what I got in my hand here. I'll tell you what. He's not gonna believe what I have in my hand. Maybe he'll quit after I do this, because I've burned through all of his fucking cards. We're gonna go in like that. Yeah, everything is Reanimator now. Everything is fucking Reanimator right now. It's pretty wild. The whole point of this game is to just smash a new thing onto the board. That's really leveled out as the that's really leveled out as like the meta, is just reanimate your shit. He's got to be mad at me. There's no way he's not mad at me right now, man. There's fucking... He's gonna put down Liliana and Villainy. I play the worm and strictly Reanimator.
One of your friends has to leave.
Discrad a crad. We'll get rid of Phineas.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Does he get his Zombify yet? No, he hasn't. He's got that going for him. Hop to it. Has he got a Zombify? Did he get it? Did he get it? Did he get his Zombify? No, he's got his bitter. To the bitter end. Put into jars. Do-do-do-do. We'll save this earth. Put into jars. Burning. Keep safe this earth. We can't both become the same bond that's made to fall. Oil that tastes like blood. Stole the summer sent from me to you. Hey, look at that. When they have 0, it means that you won the game. Anybody else a big fan of Chevelle? I was singing Chevelle just there. Jason Flood, into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. Having a fun evening in diving. I'm trying to finish these 2 dailies here. I've got a green daily and a white daily, and this is probably the easiest way. Maybe we'll do a mono black. I don't know. When was the last time we did a mono black? I try not to repeat myself too much. Hey, what's up, Riptime? I've only ever heard of Shovel. Shovel, the classic band. I love Shovel. Shovel. Welcome, Riptide. Get drifty. Is this... what is this? Let's put down Beauregard Mentor. Is he doing fucking toxic? What is he doing here? Yo, Jay, I can't get out of plat with Mono Black Mike Tyson combo. I don't know what the Mike Tyson combo is. I don't know what that means. I have some theories, though. I'm going to go in and take the ping right there. That's fine. Oak Hollow Village. Let me do Paw Patch. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to do nothing. We might do removal and requisition raid if he doesn't swipe us right here. Quati Scavenger. He wants his roots back. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Good lord, Drift Ronin. That was intense. No block. I'll take the 2. Boom. Oak Hollow Village. So let's do this. I don't want you to have that. I want you to have this, though. Wabbits. Wabbit season. Let's push on him. Let's fucking push on this guy. Let's push on this guy real hard, like. I was playing against something very familiar this deck you're using, but it's green-black and stole things from the graveyard. Interesting. Stealing things from the graveyard. That's an interesting play combo. It's an interesting play line. Graveyard theft is not something that you oftentimes see. Okay, so he's going to play Roots now, and he's going to start rooting around. I think we're going to crack Roots and push everything. I think that's what we'll do. Because he's going to get rid of one root thing and root one time, I think.
Today we carve our deeds into history. We're in this together.
Okay, he reanimated that. How much more can he root? Could he square root? This is the other question we have to ask ourselves. Could he square root? Tyvar is a problem, yeah. He's also gaining life for the reanimations. I think he's probably out of our control here, just because we went a little slow. Exile, push, pop, root. We can crack the roots, so we can see where that puts us. But he's also low on card draw, and we could rush in on the Tyvar at the very least. I think he's out of... No, he's not out of fucking mana. That's the other problem. Okay, so we gotta do this then. View battlefield. What is this? What is this? Okay, so view browser. We'll put down you for funsies. Get out of my way. You. We're gonna do this. Destroy enchantment. Pump. Crack that open. Boom. Let's going to be a tough grab here, but we got to do what we got to do, you know what I mean? We got to send our most powerful guy. Hopefully this slows him the fuck down. He doesn't have a roots and he doesn't have the guy anymore, so hopefully this slows him the fuck down and we can maybe recover a little bit. But he can also hit me really hard and he could draw something amazing here. There's Restless Prairie. In Restless Prairie I walk alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. Hey, what's up, Trex? Everyone is yelling at Trex to go to bed for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I'm missing some context there. I'm missing context. I don't know why everyone wants that. Why is that something that everyone is upset about? What's going on there? Scry 1, a carrot cake. Sure, why the fuck not? Okay. Okay, let's hold steady. Slim Pickens, that armor is fucking with me. I see a gold Tupac Cyclops Ninja Turtle. You should, man. It's a Rorschach test to look into the deepest parts of your soul. It's a Rorschach test to see what we can make you view. And clearly what's in your soul is a Tupac Cyclops Ninja Turtle. Delicious carrot cake. I must eat it. I don't think I want that. I don't want that either. And then we'll do this. Okay. Interesting. Never have MTG burnout every time I log on. Damn, Gobbler. Where am I from? I'm from the United States of America. I'm originally from Detroit. I feel like he's gonna do something weird to me, but I guess kill it. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna fucking do something weird, but alright.
This will make a thrilling tale. Your story's not finished yet.
Everyone hates Azorius Control. I don't even think the people who play Azorius Control enjoy it. They just like winning. Hey, look, I figured if we stuck it out long enough, we could get there, huh? And it happened for us. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Did we unlock a pack? No, we did not. He milled all of his roots. Ah, roots is such a crapshoot deck. It kind of is. Yeah, it really is. Red or a white spell, so Boros? When was the last time we ran a Boros, guys? My goodness, I'm looking at the YouTube stats. 40 people watching, 13 likes. Damn, y'all's thumbs is fucking tired. Them fucking thumbs is tired as shit right there. 43 people. We have 30 people who could not be fucked to press a button to help me out. That's a fucking shame, man. That's a goddamn shame right there. Get on that, guys. And also, longtime viewers in the chat, what are you doing, man? You're dropping the ball. You got to start harassing people in the chat, you know what I mean? Not harassing, but gently informing them that perhaps they had been less than diligent on their button pressing duties. Perhaps less than vigilant and dutiful on their tapping a button to do the only thing that I need to support J duties. That is one thing that perhaps we could say they were less than diligent on, even. I'm trying to be as polite as possible. My God, man. Blood from a stone over here. Hey, Jay, I've left a like. Yes, I'm tired. At the DMC with my girlfriend, had a stroke. It's bad. Oh, my goodness, Zavritz, we're wishing you all the best. I hope everything is okay. And, you know, we fuck with Zavritz here. The Zavritz, the favorites, the number one favorites. Put the hat on. Oh, I forgot. Okay, you got me there. You got me there. You got me there on the hat. Okay, I do need to put the wizard hat on. I don't use YouTube. That's fine if I'm talking to the YouTube bros, man. There's 50 people on YouTube right now, and there's 30 people on Twitch. So it's not. I understand the Twitch bros are doing what they can when they can. But somebody in the comments today in one of my other videos was like, how is fucking 3,000 people watch this and like 100 people liked? What's wrong with you guys? And that's what I wonder every day. That's what I wonder every day. Just pre-ordered the Commander decks for Edge of Eternities and 2 booster bundles. Wow, Double Sunday. That sounds delicious. And now your name of Double Sunday makes me want to eat a Double Sunday. Well, Zavritz, we are wishing you the best, Zavritz. Of course. I'm sorry to hear that. Of course, we have all probably experienced that. We've all probably experienced that terrible ER visit, and there's nothing you can do except just sit there and wait and eat shitty chips out of the vending machine. And but we're here for you, man. We're here to provide the distraction as best as we can. So please, man, stay as long as you'd like. And we're worried about you. We're rooting for her. Gobbler, don't you start with that. Cookies just got off of that. I don't need you picking up that torch again. Playing Merfolk Leviathans Koala? No, because that sounds like Simic nonsense, And I don't fuck with that. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, hold on. I was checking something, and then y'all got me distracted. Y'all got streamer distractions. Okay, when was the last time I ran a Boros? I ran the Lightning Bolt Boros on July 3rd. Really? July 3rd was the last time we did a Boros? Well, we maybe could get away with one. It's almost been 2 weeks. It would be the 14th if we put up another Boros, and people like that one. Oh, let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick. What kind of Boros have we not run? Okay. Let's take a look at some Final Fantasy we haven't explored. I'm trying to mine the depths. The depths of Final Fantasy right now. I'm trying to get into that, into the weeds of the FF. We did Boros equipment. We've done something. Zidane is not good for an uncommon mutant scout. This doesn't make any sense. Whenever an opponent gains control of a permanent from you, you create a treasure token. So we would take their permanent, and when we give it back, we get a treasure out of it. Not very good. No. We've done Joshua. We haven't done Galanti, though. We haven't done Galanti. Giat. You may discard, and that's not really anything, dude. We did Cloud Planet's champion. There's no reason to craft him. He kind of sucks. We've done Lightning to Death. We've done Joshua Phoenix. So I guess we have to go off of the Boros and just look at what we haven't done in the hard case of Legends. What have we not explored? Yeah, I knew that was coming from you. As soon as I said it, I said, I know where Cookies is going. I ran that already, Koala. Believe it or not, that deck already exists on my channel. And unfortunately, that was a self-report. Because it means you didn't like it. And if you didn't like it, well then. I think we all know what happens when you don't like a video. We all know what happens when that happens, don't we? When you don't like a video. Oh, he comes for you. The Regalia with Bratter and Fran. By the way, Koala, if you're interested, that's the fucking self-discard with Monument. Boros self-discard with Monument was done. We could do Boros Knights. What about that? What if we did fucking Boros Knights? Have I done Van? Van is not very good either. Battle menu makes a knight at instant speed. This is true, Cookies. This is in fact checked by real Final Fantasy patriots. True. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think anyone's close enough, Zaverts. Knights. Oh, we could do a Knights reanimator, right? Can we bring back a... What if we did a Knight reanimator? People love Knight decks. They did get rid of Abuelo. Oh, no, they didn't get rid of Abuelos. We could Abuelo's Awakening in the Knights. That is something that we could certainly do. Oh, you're right. Abuelos is banned. I have the alchemy on. I thought Abuelos was banned. Do we have any other white reanimator that's not banned? Interesting. Annie joins up. So maybe we do this. We look at night. For each equipment you control. We haven't done Albert Steiner yet. We haven't done Dragonlance. And Gay Bulge. Very shocked we didn't get more jokes about that. That this is called the Gay Bulge. Oh, but it's pronounced slightly different. No, it's not. It's pronounced Gay Bulge. Very, very famous Celtic. Is it Celtic or Old Irish? I can't remember. I think Celtic weapon. The Gay Bulge. Or maybe Bulg. Gay Bulg, perhaps. Am I putting too much emphasis on the G? Is that my problem right there? Alright, let's take a look. Repair and recharge. Let's do alchemy. I do need to see what is legal here. See, that's the other thing. That's not fucking... It's not legal to reanimate anymore. Moonshaker. Equipped creature has flying. This is probably one of the worst equipments out there. This is one that I've seen people more keen on, and it kind of went unignored. Whenever this creature attacks, another target creature you control gains flying. Attacking tokens you control have flying. That is an interesting one. The Starry-Eyed Skyrider. I can fly up biz high. People haven't really run that. Curus. Well, one of them can be construed as a slur. That's probably the main reason I haven't done that. So, as long as you control 4 more creatures, creature tokens you control have flying. So Toby Beastie gets that in one way, and then Starry-Eyed Surprise gets that. Creatures attacking you. Create 3 white flying spirit tokens. Ovika, Enigma Goliath. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. My brain is working. But I really want to work in Final Fantasy. I just don't want to do like the same shit. I really want to try to could do humans. We could do humans. Knights of the Round. Sorry guys. I know I'm not talking too much, but I'm trying to kind of work through this. Yuna's the only other way? Damn it. That sucks. The only other rotation proof, otherwise it won't be rotation proof if we do it. Abuelos is banned. Smile at Death, no. Season of the Burrow, no. Valkyrie's Call. No. So there is no rotation-proof way to bring back... there's currently no rotation-proof way to bring back a creature card you put in your graveyard like that to reanimate. Return enchantment. Yeah, there really isn't. There really isn't. Big Clive Devotion to red. Put Soul Transfer in it. Alright, so there isn't really a way that I can do what I want to do. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Let's do that then. What if we just did it the old-fashioned way? We didn't worry about the rest of it. Safer, I'm finding out, is kind of sucks. You can get double strike with it, but damn, you know. You have the Fire Cross, which is the Rough Divide similarity. Attacks alone and attacks alone there. That costs 8 to cast. This is also 8 to cast. Wild. Thank you so much, Michael. I worked really hard on this hat, as you can see. That only makes it 2-1 flying. That's not that good. Feel like I'm wasting time here. I'm not nuts about the knight stack. I think that we could put a little bit of knights in it, but I think that also tokens is going to be probably where it's at. I haven't run a raw tokens. We could do a Fierian. We haven't done Van. When one of our Scouts, Pirates, or Rogues deals damage, cast a spell you don't know. That's a little complicated. Dwarf Soldier token. Black Wizard. Okay. That's not going to be rotation-proof cookies. It's not going to work in like fucking 13 days. We do have to do Sheldred's Last Hurrah, but I'm kind of on this Boros kick right now. So let's do Dion Bahamut. That's an insane card, by the way. Zidane. Let's do some battle menu. Ambrose Whiteheart. Knights. Paladin Arms. We would get a 3/2 Ward Knight. Not great with a 4 re-equip. We'll put Brynhilder in there. That's pretty good. I don't think Safer has a spot yet. If we went mobile with it, I know Mobilize is done to death, but if we put the Knights with it, we might be onto something. Let's do Voice. Let's do Headliner. Let's do Dalkovin. What other knight can we do? We could do Rabbit Knights, but he's a 4-drop, which is, you know, not ideal. Iomedane's Recruiter is a knight. We could definitely put you in there. Let's do the Enter Ping. Sharpshooter might be the way to go. Oh, that's right. Tokens have flying. Did we want to do the tokens have flying thing? We could do it. We could do fucking Starry-Eyed Scout Rider right there. Attacking tokens you control have flying. or as long as you control creature tokens you control have flying. We could do Toby, or we can do Starry-Eyed to get crazy with the Cheese Whiz. We don't really need Freya. Freya's only useful for equipment. We could do Elspeth and we could do Toby. Starry-Eyed Scar Rider, we slot you in the sideboard there. Do Sharpshooter. And I guess we do War Leader's Call. I forgot to add mana into this. Boom, boom, boom. $22 on a 26. This is a little all over the place, but maybe we're onto something here. Especially if we make all the knights and everything else fly. We have no removal in it. That's the other thing. We have literally fucking not a stick of removal in it. I think Dalkovin might not be the best bet. Well, Dalkovin's kind of the important part, though, right? Maybe not Stadium Headliner. Maybe a little bit less of that. Maybe one less of those. I think we do need some destroys. I think we definitely need some Get Losts and probably 2 Wreck Raids for our convenience. Alright, let's try this big piece of shit, huh? Well, we just whipped up some fucking token knights for your convenience. Let's take it. Let's go to unranked for right now because I have no idea what's gonna happen. We'll give that a shot. Alright, sorry I was so focused there for a while. I realized that I was hyper-focused there and I didn't answer. Buggyman, how you doing? Vlad, how you doing? Chris Chaos, Sheltered by Goats. What kill spells is Black's gonna be gone is cut down. They got it. Cut down and go for the throat. Wow. 77 people on YouTube right now and 25 likes. 1/3 of the people have pushed it. Impressive. Very, very impressive. That's dedication to being a fucking hater right there, really. At the end of the day, that's... you gotta wake up real early to be that much of a hater. That's good stuff, though. I like it. I appreciate that. You gotta respect the hustle of the haterade. I guess not so much hater, but apathy. They are. This is the worst YouTube slacking I've seen. For real, though. This is some of the worst YouTube slacking I've seen. Let's hit that. Well, if he doesn't hit me with a board wipe, I'll be okay. If he hits me with a board wipe, I'm so fucked. But, you know, them's the breaks. He could flip that, put another white down, and then hit a board wipe. So, we'll see. No, he just died. Okay. What's the new Fatal Push called? I've heard people talking about this, Zaverts, but I haven't really seen it. Do you think anybody would watch if I ran a fucking Is It deck? Do you think a single soul would fucking click on that video? I'm not entirely sure. I think it may give negative. I think it may give negative views. It may be the first negative view video I've ever made. That's my theory, anyways. I understand, Zaveritz. No one's asking you to do it. Completely understandable. I think that Is It has probably been ruined for people for I don't even know how long. I don't even know how long Is It has been ruined for people. Probably quite a long time that Is It has been completely wrecked for people's enjoyment. I don't think there's anybody who's going to want to see that card in a while. We're getting skeleton right here. We're getting skeleton real hard. I don't hate blue. I don't like control, and blue has lost its identity and just become the control color. I'm talking about my viewers. My viewers don't like fucking Is It. And I think that there is such a current visceral reaction and negative reaction people have to Is It decks. I just don't think that fucking anyone is going to like that. I just don't think anyone is going to be like, oh, thank God it's another Is It build. Yes, Lord Gypticus. Hey, thank you so much, Zyran, the Zyranian, for subscribing. Lord Gypticus, this is true. Is It used to do, Blue used to do a lot of weird stuff, and it used to be really fun. And they got rid of it, and they're just like, it's just card draw and fucking, that's it. Fuck you. I could do a Mages, I don't know. I feel like the Grixis Mages was the apogee. I feel like we're not going to get better than that. Dalkavine. Dragons, I'm not over keen. Liliana the Villiana.
Enough with
Sacrifice, probably.
Sacrifice.
Oof. Okay, so we'll use battle menu to put down a knight. Okay. Babs, cool it. Cutter was broken and we all know it. Discard a card. Just because you like a card doesn't mean you can't admit it was fucking not broken as shit. It was broken as shit. It's the reason it got banned. What I always tell people is you don't know better than the Wizards design team. I'm sorry. You just don't. Cutter was a fucking busted card in current format. It was untenable.
zombies and leave.
That may be. You still don't know better than them. Thought sorcerer right there. Wedding invitation. Oh, I remember that. Do you work for Wizards? Hey, what's up, Asmaran? Greetings. What's up, Hell Yellow? My dad works for Nintendo, and he says Cutter was a mistake. Requisition rate. I'm getting my ass kicked right here. Yeah, we're getting fucking ripped and ripped here. Let's push him in. I think there's something here. I think there's something on the bone here, but... Hi, Jay. Any cooks for our boy Noctis? He is a 100% true blue, dyed-in-the-wool commander card. And he's a bad commander card at that. I would have loved to make Noctis work. They made him fucking... They made him Esper equipment, which is just about the most fucking dog shit thing that you could do. I don't know why they did that to fucking Noctis. I feel like, speaking of the design team, I feel like the design team really doesn't like Final Fantasy VIII, and they also really don't like Final Fantasy 15. Because almost all the cards from 8 and 15 fucking suck. They're just expensive and weird and convoluted and can't do anything good. And I wish it wasn't that way, because those are fun games and we should have gotten better cards from them. But I don't think there's a single fucking meta card from any of those games, realistically. Statistically and realistically. Both of those fucking games got boned. The double cut down, classic. Chain. Preacher of the Schism. Okay, battle menu's not doing me any good. That comes up in every fucking game and I gotta get rid of it. Battle menu is just not doing us any good. Yeah, Noctis deserved better, man. Noctis deserved better. I genuinely, I don't think there's a fucking single, I don't think there's a single fucking good card from 15 or 10, or 8. You can force them in there. I think Squall is probably the best one, but like even the way that they did, even the way that they did fucking Squall's weapon, the Lionheart or whatever, the Coeur de Leon or whatever the fuck it is, it's a 4-drop equipment that does 2 damage. It gives you +2/+1. I get the Savannah Lions joke, but my god, what a fucking piece of shit that weapon is, man. It's like a literal joke. That card would have been good in 1998. That's when that card would have been fucking useful. In no way, in any format, is that card any good right now. It's pretty wild at how bad a iconic Final Fantasy weapon got boned. They were like, the Buster Sword's where it's at. We don't give 2 shits about the fucking the Coeur de Leon or whatever the fuck it's called. It can go to hell. But Buster Sword is going to be monstrously good. Or at least buildable around. Arden is good. Arden was a 15 card that is probably really good. The only reason that Arden is good is that Zombify exists. I will say that. The only reason that Arden can do anything is because Zombify is a thing. If Zombify wasn't a thing, if you couldn't reanimate it, it would be useless. Some Fenrir. There we go. Enjoy it, man. It's going away soon. Enjoy it. I'm glad. Summon Fenrir. They're just gonna have a reanimator for fucking Yuna, which is wild. Watch this. He's just gonna bring back Yuna from the graveyard. Or just have a second Yuna. That'll work too. Yeah, all of the cards, all of those guys, the main characters of Final Fantasy 15, they all fucking suck. Every last one of them fucking suck. There isn't a single one of them that's playable in current format. There isn't a single fucking... There isn't a single one that's playable in standard. Maybe Commander, but Noctis, Ignis, fucking Gladius, they all are just fucking bad. They're all so bad for standard, dude. I don't know why that happened, but it just happened. They're so bad for standard. It's really, really crazy. Please keep in mind that I am mostly talking about standard here. I don't know. Maybe that one of them is a bomb and fucking... maybe one of them is just an insane bomb, again, in draft or in commander. It's like the must-have commander card, but I don't even see how Noctis, the fact that you can... Noctis, you can play equipment from your graveyard still by playing its cost. Okay, you still have to pay its cost. You don't get a reduction on cost. But I'll tell you what you do get. You do get the ability to pay its life in addition to its cost to bring it back. That is so bad. I don't know what the idea behind that was. I genuinely don't know what they were thinking. What is the goal there? You need to play infinite... Somebody needs to play infinite fucking enchantments from the graveyard? I don't know what the idea was behind that. That somebody needs to play... infinite equipment from the graveyard. I don't know what deck does that. I don't know what deck was like, man, if only I could pay as much life as I fucking could to get as much shit from the graveyard as humanly possible. I don't know who that is for. Genuinely. I genuinely don't know who the fuck that is for. Who was like, I need to pay as much life to just keep recycling equipment as hard and as fast as I can continually forever. So yeah, that's my thought on Noctis. Don't know why his card did that. Don't know why they made it that way. But that's how they made it. That's how they decided to make it. Yeah, Noctis's cheeks anywhere. That is my feeling, yeah. Noctis is very likely just going to be dog shit no matter where you go. No matter who you talk to. He's just going to be fucking horse shit. Flesh and Blood TCG. Maker Acre Ninja Network, welcome. He has that teleport ability, he has that throw knife and teleport thing. So I don't know why they didn't go with that as something that they could have ran that would have been fun. Like, put Noctis, give him flash. Whenever, you know, whenever you play an equipment, he can play flash or something. Like, I don't know. There's so many different things they could have done with him that I feel like would have been way better than whatever they did with him. Does that make any sense? I feel like there's so much that could have been done that's so much better. Then, oh, he has the fucking, the whatever it's called, the Godskin Regalia or whatever the fuck. I think I kill him here. I don't think he can get me. He's gonna explore. No, I don't think they're ever gonna fix him. They wanted him that way. They don't like Final Fantasy, they don't like Final Fantasy whatever. That's fine if they don't like Final Fantasy whatever. Oh, he's getting to the trigger. Never mind, he got to the trigger. He got to Amelia Beneviera. It's gonna destroy all other things. Amazing that he got that. He's okay. He frankly, there's other better landfall. He's okay in landfall. I wouldn't say that he's like a knockout. What I'm saying is, like, compared to the shit that we got in 7, Cloud is 100% playable. Zack Fair is playable. Sephiroth is a fucking bomb. Buster Sword is 100% playable. Tifa is probably one of the best new cards in the game, and probably only going to get better. You know, there's you know, Final Fantasy 4 got a lot of things. There's just a lot of other better stuff in the game currently, and that's all I'm saying is that they just really gave people kind of a hard time. They just didn't. There's not a lot for standard from certain games, you know. That's all I'm saying. Victor Von Doom. So let's do Toby. Dauntless Veteran. This guy's playing a starter deck. I feel bad now. Sunbillow Verge, Toby. I know what a starter deck looks like. Yeah. Sorry, guy. Fab. Flesh and Blood. Fab. Well, I mean, he's just learning the game. I feel bad if I beat up on a starter deck type of guy. Or type of girl. Or type of whatever they are. Type of person. This is a slow hand, so I'm going to mulligan it. That's about as slow as the last one was, so, you know. Got a lot of aggro in this deck and certainly didn't see much of it. Sunbillow Verge, let's do that. Brunhilde. I think we got to get rid of Brunhilde. I don't... Yeah, Esper with the DB. Toby is coming out. Okay. Let's do fucking Tobias. Oof. Oof. Like, also, you look at the main character, like, Renoa Hartley is so bad as well. So, it's also a question of, like, there's so many bad Final Fantasy VIII cards that, you know... Red, white, OP as fuck. Hey, what's up, iWar Slacker? First time chatter. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Forecasting that. Alright. Watch this, guys. He may be in for a bit of a surprise here. You have 1 green mana. What's 1 green mana going to do right now? Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Absolute Cinema. It can scale very quickly, and also when your opponent does nothing, that also helps. That's a big help when your opponent does jack shit. Red 13... I will say that we also, standard players got kind of screwed because there's a lot of good stuff that's commander only. Yuffie is commander only. Red 13, I think, is commander only. It's pretty wild that they locked off a lot of the cool stuff for commander. But also, I think I've told you guys this before, if they don't put out premium commander product every month or so, the commander players will go to the offices and eat the staff. They will barge in like a horde of zombies and literally... eat the staff. The ravenousness that Commander has for cards is insatiable. I think they're gonna have to put out new Commander only cards every week soon, to sate the inescapable hunger that Commander players have for new cards. I thought I was bad as a standard player of how I needed new cards, but no, it's nothing compared to a commander player and EDH players. The ravenous level that they must consume new product is just absolutely unforeseen in any kind of situation. I can't say. I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure, Nudamender. You could probably take a wild guess, but also maybe it'll be Alien Head. Maybe I'll put little alien heads on myself. Maybe I'll put myself behind a spaceship console. Shelt by Gelp. There you go. Any reason the 40k cards aren't in Arena? I'll tell you why. Because they're commander only. Again, just like I said, the insatiability of commander players for cards. They have to be fed cards at a near constant basis, or they explode and die. So that's why it's not in Arena, because commander players have to have them. They have to have all the new cards. If they don't get access to the new cards, it's very bad for everyone. An Amoga suit. Could be an Amoga suit, yeah. That's also the reason, Lord Gypticus. Boom, 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 boom. Digital licensing, and they didn't get digital licensing for Spider-Man either, which is why we're getting that weird set. Hey, what's up, Maker Acre Ninja Network? How you doing? Because you can't play more than one of certain type of card in Brawl, Michael Anthony. That's the reason. It doesn't matter if it says that you can't put more than one of any card, I think, in your Brawl deck. If I remember correctly. Ashani's Pride Mate. Search, draw. Oh, oh. Do that. Boom, can't get in there. Elspeth. We'll hold battle menu. We'll say do that, and then we'll say boom, boom. Oh, well, that I don't know why. Michael Arthur. Oh, Michael Anthony. Sorry, not Michael MacArthur. Michael Anthony. I'm sorry, I don't know why that you can't do that. And I would say that it starts with one thing. I don't know why. And it doesn't really matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I've designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know. Time is a valuable thing. Oh, he gave up. Okay, interesting. Oh, we can slot a ball. We get a pack? No. Mastery ball. Where are we going to slot our mastery ball, guys? Got to really focus on where you want to put your ball. Side quest. All these kind of suck. Bahamut. I guess we could do Traveling Chocobo. Be the most useful. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what the problem is. Yeah, you can only put one. Or one of each type. So, did you just see what I did, Michael Anthony? Did you see how I solved that problem? It'll say I have too many copies if I hit done. Okay. Let's find out. Oh, okay, so it won't let you. Yeah, so you're not allowed to then. That's the answer. Whatever reason, in Brawl, you're not allowed to. You're just not allowed to. I don't know. Commander, maybe, but Brawl, no. Brawl, you're flat out. They don't let you. Can't do it. Let's look at hair. Let's look at hair apparent here. Because I don't think you can do that. I just don't think it's going to let you. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to let you put that many cards in the deck. Okay, so where's the legend? Such a pain in the ass building these. Oh my goodness. Too many. Won't let you. I don't know how you did it, mineral area, but this does not let you. Hair can't do it. Hair apparent. Don't know what's going on there. Relentless rats. Don't know what's going on there, guys. Confirmed bug. Well, there's your answer right there. Thank you so much, Monk Norris. I appreciate that. Let's try a standard. Let's try a ranked game with this. Woof. Lord mercy. Oh my, oh my, oh God. Oh, I got nauseous from that. Whoa, my goodness. The second I get into ranked and they said, hey Jay, how about you go fuck yourself, man? How about you just fucking fuck yourself and die? How about that? How's that sound? Holy, did you see how bad that was? Did they change something in the shuffler? Because that was happening last night. How you doing, Drive with Bishop? Welcome. So the goal is, Asmaran, here's your shakedown breakdown for it. The goal is to put 95 hair apparents on the board. Anyways, here we go. Do this. This is insane. Yeah, the shuffler personally hates me. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Drive. I've been trying to get into Diamond 2 for like 3 days. And every time that I'm about to get there, it's like, welcome to Boardwipe City, USA. Population U, asshole. We could do a Death Touch deck. That might be fun. Might be a fun thing. Ooh, look at that. Oh, fuck that up. Clicked the wrong one there, didn't you, bud? Could have won if I swung, but it's more fun this way. Sheldred kills me. Immediately kills me. Dun 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 dun. Immediately kills me because he had a Sheldred off the top. Boof, boof, boof. Dies from that. Bop. I have True Yellow Dart. I have done one. That's not a very good card. Wait, Midgard Merc or which one? Planet's Champion or Midgard Merc? Yeah, I did that one. That was one of my early access decks. I guess you missed it. Golgari fight deck? We'll have to say goodbye to a couple of, my goodness, man. My goodness. Absolutely insane at how bad these openings are. Oh, I'm sorry. Who suggested that? Chaotic. Your name was right under them. I apologize. Chaotic Nephilim. Yeah, we already did one. Not you, True Yellow. I misspoke. Guys, I have 2 chats going, and there's like 200 people here. Don't feel bad. I'm gonna get stuff wrong. Don't worry. And if I don't see your response, it's not personal. I swear it's not. Let's try Dalkovin. He's gonna get counterspelled, but we got a lot of other cards in our hand to put down. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Interesting. Mechanical apparatus, flash, oil counter. Okay. Strategic betrayal, naturally. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try this. Boom. We'll hold steady. Okay, we'll hold on to battle menu. Maybe we can bait out another removal or a counterspell here. Another one. Boom. There you go. Okay, so why don't we try this again? He hasn't played any counter spells yet, which I'm surprised he hasn't. There we go. Yeah, I definitely will see super chats. I'm not saying you have to do that, but I'm saying that it'll work. Okay, so let's get Elspeth out here just to pull this 3 steps ahead. We have to get rid of it. One way or the other. Yeah. Okay, so We had to pull that. You gotta pull aggro sometimes. Duplicate. Counter on the artifact. A million fucking cards. How many more counter spells do you think we got going on? Mystical Teachings. Put it in your hand. Flashback. Boom. Mystical Teachings. Put it in your hand. Flashback. Boom. We're gonna be done here because this guy's just casting counter spells forever, and that's the worst thing that I've ever seen in my life. Somebody must have ran it, Asmaran. Mind Splice is going away, so I don't really give a shit. It's gone in fucking... it's gone in how many days? Holy shit, somebody wanted to get a message across. Zyran gifting 10 subs. I think that Demir mid-range has been a thing for a little bit. Holy shit. Zyran gifting 10 subs. Thank you so much, Zyran the Zyranian. Thank you so much. Oh my god, what is going on with this deck? Oh, what is happening? What are they doing to us, man? Okay, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. You've been away a while. This is true, Zyran. And I'm glad you're back, because you're the Zyranian. You took the crown of the gifting sub. Yeah, Mind Splice, where I do nothing, but I don't even want to cast spells. I just want to counterspell and remove everything. I think you have to be a special kind of crazy to run a deck like that, where you're just like, hey, I'm completely uninterested in engaging in the mechanics of this game. I'm engaging in the anti-mechanics. It's essentially, it's like hiding in Call of Duty. Like, there's a lot of shooting mechanics and sliding and jumping and climbing, and you're like, no. What I'd like to do is hide. Had a 4-month vacation in England. Well, if you can afford a 4-month vacation, then you certainly could afford those 10 subs, so I appreciate that. You've got to be a special kind of rich to afford a 4-month vacation. Unless you have rolled over about 20 years worth of fucking PTO in a certain job, then maybe you could be a working person and afford 4 months of a vacation by crashing in all your PTO all at once. However, very unlikely. You don't work. Oh, well, there you go. If you don't work, then it's not a vacation. That's just your everyday. Vacation means you're not working anymore. Gilgamesh is expensive. I put him in the sideboard of one of my decks, but he's very, very expensive. That's the issue with him. It's in the link in the description, CB. Oh, I got something for you, man. I got something for you. Take that. That's called a trip. That's not a vacation. You took a trip. A vacation means that you're not working. It's if you don't work in one place and you don't work in another place, you've traveled. Nope. Sabbatical also implies that you were working. He's mad. I know he's big mad. I know he's big mad. That's what I love playing this deck, because I know he's big mad. Let's do War Leaders. Boom. There you go, Zyran. Hey, listen, being fat and lazy is great. I think that's what we all aspire to. Which channel in the Discord? Well, if it's a standard deck, it goes in the standard channel. If it's a brawl deck, it would go in the brawl channel. And so forth and so on. Yeah. ad infinitum, ad nauseum, etc., etc., so forth. See, the thing about these Azorius Artifacts players, they never think anyone is going to crack their synthesizer. They think their synthesizer is immortal. They're 100% sure the synthesizer is immortal. Literally 100% sure. They have no doubts in their mind. No one will crack the synthesizer. It'll be here forever. It'll be here for all time. Hype chest, thank you so much. All right, let's see what's in the hype chest. Here we go. Look, we got a little dancing guy. Yay. Boop 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 boop. You shouldn't be playing Omni. That was your first. That was your first mistake. That was your first mistake. Drive with Bishop. You shouldn't play Omni. It sure can it? Degenerate Hours. Or you could just play Repurposing Bay, crack a 2 artifact, and get it right back immediately. Either one. One of those will work. I'm going to draw a land here just for funsies. 34% chance is pretty much 100% guarantee for old Jay here. Told you. I told you we're going to draw a land. I know it. Sometimes YouTube just recommends the shit out of you. True Yellow Dart, let me tell you something about content creation. Like, 80% of this shit is random. Somebody could come in and do almost exactly what I do with videos, put well-polished videos, put a lot of effort into them, put them out there, and put them out there for weeks, for months, and never get any fucking traction. Some people can put out dog shit videos that barely work and explode. Your effort and your desire and your drive get you so far, and it gets you to a point where if YouTube just decides that you're going to be the golden child, you're going to be recommended to everybody in the fucking world, and you're going to explode. I have learned a lot of this shit is completely arbitrary and random. It's kind of disheartening. I am very lucky. Now that doesn't discount hard work. Hard work does get you there. Hard work, it does account for a lot of it. Really more than hard work and effort, it's time. How much time are you willing to invest? Because you could do something and you could edit 80 million shorts a day and spam the algorithm with shorts, and eventually one of those shorts is gonna take off. Or you could do what a lot of people do and just bot. You could just bot. A lot of people bot. I don't bot. I think it's wrong. But yeah, it sometimes the algorithm just says, "Hey, you're gonna have a great day," and you do. That's it. Some of my videos, I'll put, and this happens a lot with my videos, I'll put a lot of effort into one. I'll say, this is a great deck, this is fantastic, and I'll think I'll agonize over it, and I'll work on it all day, and I'll be studying it, and doing things with it, and getting all kind of things ready for this deck, and really mapping it out, and play testing it. I'll make a video, no fucking viewers, nothing. And then I'll whip up a deck on the night that I'm playing. I'll be like, all right, guys, what do we want to try? This? And I'll fart out a deck without very much effort, put up the video, 10,000 views. Doesn't matter. That is the nature of the beast. That is the nature of the beast here. You just don't know what is going to work and what isn't. There's just no kind of rhyme or reason to it. You can hedge your bets on a lot of different things with content creation, but at the end of the day, it's almost entirely random of what works and what doesn't, which is pretty wild. That's how we live our lives. But yeah, well, the bigger the video, the more haters you're gonna get. The bigger the video, the more haters you're gonna get. Let's do that. It's hard. It's why you see content creators crash out. You just don't know why. You have no explanation as to why things went the way they did. You'll just get a result, and that's the result, and you just have to kind of deal with it. The algorithm or whatever it may be said, hey, you are this whatever video, nobody liked it, nobody watched it, you're not getting any views for it. And you just kind of have to accept that. It's very hard. It's why people crash out, it's why people quit. You have to be doing it for other reasons besides... You have to be doing it for other reasons besides views. You can't just be doing it for views and likes, and you certainly can't be doing it for money. I would be playing this game regardless. I would be playing this whether or not anybody was watching, which is part of the reason that I am able to continue to do this, is because every Magic season, I would be playing this game. I would be playing the shit out of this game, no matter what. And that is kind of... why I do what I do. Why am I thick-skinned about it? Well, you know what? It does affect me. I'm not immune to being upset about not getting views or something like that. So you get a bug, and MTG Hillbilly has talked about this. You want to make content. You get to the point where it's not even in your mind that you're not gonna make content. You're gonna make content. Whatever happens, you're gonna fucking get out there and make content. You can't stop yourself. It's pretty wild. You've got to do it. Whatever people come up. Well, also I just am generally pretty thin-skinned. I don't really give a shit what people are doing or saying. It's not really much my concern. But you get to the point where you've got a bug about it. I don't like streaming as much as I like making videos. I love making videos. Ooh, I love making videos. When I sit down and I'm at my computer and I put up a video and I launch it and I get to see what happens with the launch of the video, and I get to see how it goes, and I get to see where the numbers are doing, and I can look at all the statistics. I love that shit. That is my shit right there. I love it. So you have to have a passion for it. You can't be in it just for like, well, I want to make some money. Because I did this for so long with no fucking money, for nothing really, and you can't be in it for that. You've got to do it for other reasons, that you love making content or you have something very important to say. It could just be that you have something important to say. You just want to say something. You want to make videos. You want to get out video essays. You know how many video essays are out on this YouTube with like, they get like 1,000 views per video essay and they're putting out 2 or 3 hour long video essays? I watch some of them. I like to watch small creators because they have a lot of passion. They are desperate to say something and for somebody to listen. So you see a video essay out there with like 5,000 views, 10,000 views, and the guy's only got 10,000 subs, 5,000 subs, 1,000 subs, and he is cranking out video essays. This person has something they need to say to people. It's exploding out of them. Because I know it's not easy to make videos. I know what goes into it. I know how much editing and bullshit has to go into it. And this person went through this process to get out a long-form video on a topic. They've got to say, so this thing that they're trying to say is exploding out of them. And they have to fucking get it out there. They can't not do it. And that's a pretty incredible thing. I have to say, that's like a pretty magical thing that happens when you see somebody with that kind of conviction. So, Persuasive King says, sing a song. Sorry I waxed lyrical there for a little while, but what song do we want to hear? Hinterland Sacrificer, what song? Boom, 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 boom. What's the worst that I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Well, if we carry on this way, things are better if I stay. I posted some pack opening pics. My neuropathy hands cooperate. I got roasted in the comments. I posted them in this. Yeah. You also need to also tell people to eat shit and die sometimes. As you've heard me roast the fuck out of some people in the chat and in comments, you gotta have to kind of fucking be like, hey, how about you go fuck yourself? How about that, buddy? It's not in my nature to be very mean, but when people are mean directly to you, I have no problem like just being like, hey, fuck you. How about that? As I've said multiple times to the effect of, if you remember, people come in and start yelling at me about something and complaining about something, I tell them, well, here's the end. At the end of the day, if you want to look at the top of your browser, it says J Villain at the top. It doesn't say some asshole. You just I don't need to entertain. This is my space. This is my stream. You came here voluntarily. It's got all my branding and shit on it. I'm putting my stuff up for me. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. It's my channel, it's my stream, and that's it. Yeah, my videos do pay for my bundles. My videos are doing a lot better recently. So yeah, sometimes I think occasionally we feel like there's a bit of imposter syndrome with streaming. You really want to be welcoming, especially as a small streamer. And generally people are nice as a small streamer, and you can be nice about it and just be like, hey man, if you're not gonna be fucking, friendly, you can just fucking get the hell out of here. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's your space, it's your stream, it's your channel, it's your space, it's your videos, and people need to respect that, period. Also, I've seen the fucking dumbest comments. They make me laugh. At a certain point, the comments that I get are so hilarious and bad that they genuinely are funny at a certain level. They start getting to the humorous level, which is like, this guy has no fucking clue what he's talking about or what he's doing. And that's kind of funny more than anything else. You know. Boof. Let's put out a night token. Okay. Hey, thank you so much, True Yellow. Yeah, there's a certain level. You kind of get over it after a while. When you start putting up videos, I'm like, is anyone gonna like this? Is anyone gonna do it? Your desire to it like I said, it's got to kind of get to the point where your desire to put up videos has to overwhelm the other people, all your other fears and anxieties. Because if it doesn't, you're just kind of gonna get stuck. So let's do Brunhilde. No, and part of it is developing a stream persona. You guys realize I don't actually hate Simic that much. I don't sit around all day thinking about how much I hate Simic. It's like wrestling. It's a kayfabe. We're mugging at the camera here. We're making jokes and having a fun time with it. I'm not that invested in whether or not Simic or not. I personally am never going to play it, but there's a certain level of being a character, being an entertainer while you're on stream. And that is another aspect that kind of needs to be learned. That you essentially have a stream persona. And you tend to remove yourself from that so much because the criticisms and the anxieties are towards your stream persona and not so much you personally. Do you know what I mean? So you kind of get to that point where you're it's less about you specifically and more about the character that you're playing. And if you're playing a character, when you're done, you kind of just leave. You kind of just leave it behind you. You know, people are yelling at J Villain the streamer or this J Villain the content creator, not me as a person. You know, and you kind of learn that. You kind of get in the headspace about that, and it starts to kind of make more sense. Yeah, that's kind of some of it. Sharpshooter, Gestalt mode. Let's see if he's got a counterspell, ladies and gentlemen. He does not have a counterspell. Let's push in. Does he have a knockback? No, he does not. Yeah, I'm playing Magic, but I'm also an entertainer. That's what streaming is. I'm entertaining you guys right now. I'm being. If you hung out with me in real life, I wouldn't always be acting like this. I'd be probably a lot quieter. I would be a little different. It wouldn't be like, you know, this is. I can put this kind of stream persona on for a couple of hours a night, and have a good time. I'm not that social in real life. I don't fucking hang out and talk to people that much. I don't. I'm not that social. We're gonna play a couple more games and then we're gonna call it. We were a little bit late on getting to this, so well, we had a big stream. You don't like Boros? I don't like Blue. I don't like what Blue's become, and I certainly don't like Simic. Yeah. Streaming is great for an introvert because you're kind of the only one with a microphone. You know, nobody else has the way of speaking that you do. Brynhilder is probably going to kill it right away. He's probably going to play cut down on it right away, but either way, we get the Gestalt chain. Hello. He can play his removal now, but it'll stop him from playing a creature. There he goes. Deep Cavern value. I'd love to get a land and put out a bestie. 150 on the stream, yeah. A lot of people here. Welcome, everyone. Bestie. Boom. Probably 50 more kill cards. If I had imagined correctly, it's probably 1,000 more kill cards. Duress. You can get rid of War Leader's Call. Or non-creature, non-land, that or that. Which one do you want? Probably War Leader's Call is your best bet. Yep. And then a removal. No? A swing? Interesting. Interest swing. Am I right? Let's do this. Go in. Alright. Let's do that. I'll pin anything that you want. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bloodletter dots. Ping. I'm gonna draw land here. I know I'm gonna draw land. Oh my god, it's Vav. It's Vav, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I guess we hold steady. No attacks. If he has a fucking dimensional cutter, we're dead. He could just play Rush of Despair and we die immediately. He plays no one's run. State of Black. Maybe. That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. The State of Black. Just generally how black is doing. Generally speaking, that's pretty interesting. All right. He's gonna do 10 damage there. We'll do this. Again, the lack of removals is what gets you, huh? The lack of removals is what gets you. I mean, I'm sure we'll do a black deck that'll try to update you on what the best black deck that we think is. I don't know if we'll just do a podcast about how black is doing in general, but we'll do a black deck for sure. Post Edge of Eternity's Jukebox Hero. Like, that's a guarantee. Yeah, black is absolutely ripped on the curves. That Superman movie was awesome. I don't understand the people that fucking either didn't watch it or don't understand Superman. The one or the other. There's not really it's not really good in between. Or just have been hate poisoned by the internet. I guess 3 options. Certainly 3 options there. I think I'm gonna die if I attack. Yeah, pretty dead. Did you watch the movie? Why do I keep drawing so much mana? Absolutely, you should go to the theater and watch it. This, for some reason, this movie has exposed a lot of people, even reviewers, for clearly having some sort of very, very deep-seated dislike of, like, I don't know, fucking hope? I don't know. I've seen a few YouTubers be like, fucking hopeful message, and they're like Lex Luthor posting in real life, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? The movie's great. It's really fun, and we had a great time. Like, I don't know what is making people so upset about this movie. Superman just thinks he can do anything, can he? And it's like, bro, let's take a step back. Again, go see the movie. I don't just look at trailers. Go see the movie. But yeah, I've seen people out here, he's gonna have a protection for it. People are out here fucking Lex posting on it. I think it made perfect sense. Crypto was fun. Crypto, yeah, I wouldn't be mad if there was less Crypto, but the whole point of him getting angry was to show that he was human. That he was having emotions, that he was frustrated with the way people treating with him, that he wasn't a marble statue. I think that him yelling at Lex drove that home because he was feeling his emotions. He was clearly not a god. He was upset. He was passionate. If he just stared at him and just was like, "You've lost, Lex. I am better than you," that would have made him feel like a robot. But to give him that passion and to give him that fire, that vigor to say, "Lex, I'm a person. I'm a human being. I'm not an alien. I'm not a monster. I'm not all these things you say," to be frustrated with that is, I think, perfectly rational. I think it's perfectly reasonable. Yeah, the cellophane S. That's Superman too. And Superman gets angry. He's not above getting angry. He will do it. He does on occasion get very frustrated, and it's hard for Superman get angry. He's not like Batman where he's just fucking constantly an anger golem, but Superman gets pissed off sometimes. But I think the anger, the frustration he expressed at the end, was reasonable for how he was being treated. Is what boop 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 boop. No spoilers. Just go see the movie. It's a great movie. Kill card. Boom.
Dark days.
Boom. Going in. Boom. Choose blockers. Who doesn't have trample here? Block you. Block you. Maybe he's got big trample. Lightning strike. Out of there. I have a recommendation for you, Mineral Area. Go read a comic. That's a really good comic. It's called Superman Ending Battle. Great arc. Came out in 2009, and it was really, really good. If you want to see Superman kind of pushed to his absolute limits, read the book Ending Battle. I like it. Yeah, the Doomsday stuff. Yeah, I had bought a bunch of those. Bro, I read. That's why I listen. I don't want to get full of myself. I've been reading Superman my whole life since I was a little kid. I know the character in and out. I'm people are always like, this isn't Superman. I don't like this or I don't like that. I'm like, bro, I've read so many of his fucking comics, man. It's my favorite fucking superhero. I'm wearing a Superman shirt right now because I was sitting in the house all day. I have recommendations. Anybody wants to read a comic to learn more about the character. Great character. Boom. So there's aspects of, I'm not like a Snyder bro. I think there's aspects of it that were very good. I think that it is way too dark. I think that he had a great time maybe doing Batman. But even he did a bad job with Batman. Snyder, let me give you legitimate criticism of Snyder. Snyder visually can nail stuff. He's fucking sucks with story, especially if it's his own story or he's doing it. He will visually absolutely fucking crush something and get the look of something just 100% correct, and then he will completely fuck up the storyline. Superman is not an unfeeling automaton. He is not an uncaring god who is just this kind of marble statue of a man. He didn't know he was super for most of his life, you know, for a lot of his life. And oh, he's just gonna reanimate that. Yeah. He's a person. He's actually a chill guy, for real. Okay, we're gonna wait on that. This, my turn. Boom. Doesn't matter what we do here because he is going to destroy. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna say destroy target artifact and put a 1/1 counter on everything that we got. Destroy that artifact, put a 1/1 on that. Boom. 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 Ping, ping, ping. And then we can say destroy target creature with power of lane. Sacrifice 3 non-mana permanents. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Go in and hit him for that. I like Batman, but I'm way more a Superman fan. I'm a bigger Superman fan. Superman is a goofy-ass farm boy who wants to help people. That's, like, at the end of the day, that's who he is. He's a fucking really friendly farm boy who wants to help people and do good things because doing good things is the right thing to do because that's how his parents raised him. Like, that's like the essence of the character. That's pretty much it. So I'm not happy. Post mobilized sack. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy with how this deck is performing. It's not doing great. It's losing a lot to Reanimator. It's got no Reanimator play. It's losing a lot to aggro. I'm not happy with how this is going. We've actually moved backwards with this, so I'm gonna call that for right now. Maybe we'll do a draft during the day tomorrow, just for funsies, huh? Maybe that's what we'll do. But I'm not happy with how this deck is. I don't want to post it. I don't feel like it's good enough. When it goes off, it goes off. But man, Black plays so much removal on you. Black comes out of the gate. We played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks that had Black in them. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks unranked that had Black in them. We only won against 2 of them. All the other ones we lost against, and we won against a couple of the other Azorius or Mono White or Boros or something like that. But because out the gate, Black is just nuking everything that you put down. You can't be too reliant. You can't rely too much on creatures, because they're just gonna kill everything. They're gonna kill everything you put down. No, Bill is wrong. Bill is completely wrong. Clark Kent is who Superman is. Clark Kent is who Superman is, and Superman is his alter ego, so much. Well, Not so much. Clark Kent is the mask that he wears to disguise his super abilities, but he grew up as Clark Kent before he grew up as Superman. The reason that he acts like Clark Kent is because of his big size. Yeah, it informed Bill's character more than everything else. Yeah, it does. You see, Superman is jacked. Obviously, he's a big, strong guy, but he comes off as an awkward farm boy. Again, he comes off as this kind of naive country bumpkin farm boy who is maybe big and strong from working in the hayfields, but is not coordinated and bumbling enough that he wouldn't be able to. Nobody would suspect him as being Superman because he's not like confident, and he doesn't appear to be able to use that level of strength or size to any kind of realistic proportion. Clark Kent is not a coward per se. He's nervous. He's not a, he's a bit bumbling, but he's just a regular guy. He's just like a guy, like, like in the original movie, the guy pulls the gun on him and he goes, "Lois, just give him your wallet." Wouldn't that what we would do? I mean, we would like to imagine ourselves going, "No, I would fist fight the guy with a revolver pointed at me and my girlfriend." No, you wouldn't. You'd go, "Okay, man, here you go. Here's my phone and my wallet." That is, what realistic people do in the situation. He wouldn't fight the guy. He wouldn't act like a hero because, for those reasons. But I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, we've had a lot of conversation tonight. We're going to send you off on your way to somewhere else. Sorry we couldn't get a video out, but we had a good stream either way. Maybe we'll do a day stream tomorrow. Maybe not. Let's send you off to... Who haven't we seen in a while? Let's go see Dirtniv. Why not? Adios, everyone. Good night. Farewell. You got me talking about Superman, and I'll do that all night if you let me. So, don't let me do that. We'll see you on the flip side and the tip side and number one dip side. Thank you so much. Matthews, Babs, CB, Gobbler, Stella Bravo, Actual, Koala, Valtese, Falcon, Ryan, True Yellow, who else is here? Justin Nee, who else? CB, Degenerate Hours, Beast Labette, how you doing? Zyran, the Zyranian, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Vlad the Stoner, Shinigami, who else is here? If I forgot you, if I didn't say your name, haven't talked in a while. Persuasive King, enjoy the movie, go see Superman, Jukebox Hero. All y'all, thank you all for coming, guys. I really do appreciate the support. If you haven't seen the latest video, go see it. Go give it a like. Let's get it to 200 likes. Let's do what we can do if you haven't seen it. Good night, everyone. Go check that out. There's the video right there in case you want to go watch it. In case you can't get enough J Villain. Adios.